Top 10 most followed women's tennis players on Instagram. Top 10 most followed female tennis players on Instagram. In this article, I will reveal the list of top 10 most followed women's tennis pairs on Instagram in 2024. 10. Ana Ivanovic, 1.5 million followers. Full name, Anna Schweinsteiger. 2008 French Open champion Ana Ivanovic retired back in 2016. However, her popularity has not waned since hanging up her racket. During her days as a professional tennis player, she was one of the most popular players on and off the court as she reached number 1 in the WTA rankings. Anna is currently married to former Germany and Bayern Munich footballer Bastian Schweinsteiger. The couple tied the knot in 2016 and have 3 children. Ivanovic won 15 WTA Tour singles titles and 1 Grand Slam singles title, the French Open, in 2008. During that time, she earned over $15.5 million in prize money, which is the 25th highest in the all-time rankings. In June 2011, she was named one of the 30 legends of women's tennis, past, present, and future, by Time. As of September 2024, Ana Ivanovic has over 1.5 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 9. Simona Halep, 1.7 million followers. Full name, Simona Halep. 2-time Grand Slam winner Simona Halep is 8th on this list. The Romanian tennis star boasts a massive online following as she is also a fan favorite. Halep won the French Open in 2018 and Wimbledon the following year, while she also reached number 1 in the WTA rankings in 2017. From January 27, 2014 to August 8, 2021, Halep was ranked in the top 10 for 373 consecutive weeks, the 8th longest streak in WTA history. During this 7-year span, she finished each year ranked no lower than number 4. She has won 24 WTA Tour singles titles and finished runner-up 18 times. As of September 2024, Simona Halep boasts more than 1.7 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 8. Coco Gauff, 1.8 million followers. Full name, Corey Dion Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff has risen to become one of the most popular teenage tennis stars in the world. Fresh off her triumph at the 2024 U.S. Open, Gauff saw a sporadic growth in her social media presence on Instagram as she continues to rake in the numbers. Coco Gauff is currently ranked world number 3 in singles by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, and as world number 1 in doubles. The Atlanta-born star has won 6 WTA Tour singles titles, including a major at the 2024 U.S. Open and 8 doubles titles, 5 partnering with Jessica Pegula and 3 with Katie McNally. As of September 2024, Coco Gauff has more than 1.8 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 7. Venus Williams, 2 million followers. Full name, Venus Ebony Star Williams. The famous older sister of Serena Williams is certainly an icon in her own right as well. Venus Williams is famous both on and off the court as she is also a businesswoman, a model, an advocate for a healthy lifestyle through her veganism, and lots more. As Serena herself has often said, there would be no Serena Williams in tennis if it wasn't for Venus, as the elder Williams paved the way. Venus Williams has won 7 Grand Slams and is a former world number 1 in both singles and doubles. Venus has won $42,403,103 in prize money, second only to Serena's $94,816,730. Along with her 7 singles major titles, Williams has also won 14 women's doubles major titles, all partnering Serena. The pair are unbeaten in Grand Slam doubles finals. With 49 WTA Tour singles titles, Williams has the most singles titles among active players. With 22 WTA doubles titles and 2 mixed doubles titles, her combined total of 73 WTA titles is also the most among active players. She is also the only active player to have reached the singles finals of all 4 majors: US Open, French Open, Australian Open, and Wimbledon. As of September 2024, Venus Williams boasts over 2 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 6. Eugenie Bouchard, 2.3 million followers. Full name: Eugenie Jeannie Bouchard. Back in 2014, she became the first ever Canadian to reach the singles final of a Grand Slam, finishing runner-up to Petra Kvitova. Shortly after that, she was ranked one of the most marketable athletes as she also reached the semi-finals of the 2014 Australian Open and 2014 French Open. However, Bouchard has since fallen off and is no longer at the top of her game when it comes to tennis, as injuries have taken its toll over the past few years. Regardless, she remains a fan favorite off the court, and her social media following are proof of her popularity. As of September 2024, Jeannie Bouchard has more than 2.4 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 5. Emma Raducanu, 2.5 million followers. Full name: Emma Raducanu. Emma Raducanu broke into the global scene in 2021 when she reached the fourth round on her Wimbledon main draw debut. Soon after, she stunned the sporting world a few months later when she won the US Open as a qualifier, the first man or woman to do so. Raducanu's rise continued as she attended the red carpet of several big events and was snatched up by big brands like Dior, Tiffany & Co., Vodafone, British Airways, amongst others. She reached a career-high ranking of number 10 by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, on July 11, 2022, and is a former British number 1. Raducanu is the first British woman to win a Grand Slam singles title since Virginia Wade at the 1977 Wimbledon Championships. As of September 2024, Emma Raducanu boasts more than 2.5 million followers on her Instagram page, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 4. Naomi Osaka, 2.8 million followers. Full name: Naomi Osaka. Naomi Osaka is a four-time Grand Slam winner and unarguably one of the hottest female tennis players in the world. Off the court, Osaka is one of the most marketable athletes in the world and often finds herself on the lists of best-paid women's athletes, and most of it is down to sponsorship deals. From 2018 to 2021, Osaka won a major singles title in 4 consecutive years, with her streak ending in 2022. In 2020, she was the highest-earning female athlete of all time by annual income that year. In 2022, she was also named amongst the highest-paid female athletes in the world. A former world number 1, Osaka is currently on maternity leave, having welcomed her first child with rapper boyfriend Cordy. However, she is expected to be back on court in 2024. As of September 2024, Naomi Osaka boasts more than 2.7 million followers on Instagram, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 3. Maria Sharapova, 4.6 million followers. Full name: Maria Yurievna Sharapova. Coming in third place is the legendary Russian Maria Sharapova. A former world number 1, Sharapova competed on the WTA Tour from 2001 to 2020 and was ranked world number 1 in singles by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, for 21 weeks. She is one of 10 women and the only Russian to achieve the career Grand Slam. She is also an Olympic medalist, having won silver in women's singles at the 2012 London Olympics. Sharapova has been considered as one of the best competitors of her generation. Sharapova became the world number 1 for the first time on August 22, 2005 at the age of 18, becoming the first Russian woman to top the singles rankings, and last held the position for a 5th time for 4 weeks from June 11, 2012 to July 8, 2012. She won 5 major titles, 2 at the French Open and 1 each at the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. She won 36 titles in total, including the year-end championships in her debut in 2004. She also won 3 doubles titles. Although she played under the banner of Russia with the WTA, she has lived in and been a United States permanent resident since 1994. Sharapova retired in 2020, having earned $38,777,962 in prize money and millions more in sponsorship deals. However, her popularity off the court continues to grow, and that is reflected in her social media following. As of September 2024, Maria Sharapova has more than an impressive 4.6 million followers on Instagram, making her one of the most followed women's tennis players in the world. 2. Sania Mirza, 13.2 million followers. Full name: Sania Mirza. Indian and doubles great Sania Mirza is one of the most successful women's sports stars from the Asian country. A former doubles world number 1, she won 6 major titles, 3 in women's doubles and 3 in mixed doubles. From 2003 until her retirement from singles in 2013, she was ranked by the Women's Tennis Association as the number 1 Indian in singles. Throughout her career, Mirza has established herself as one of the most known, highest-paid, and influential athletes in India. She is the highest-ranked Indian female player ever, peaking at world number 27 in mid-2007. In doubles, Mirza won 43 titles and spent 91 weeks as world number 1. Mirza, who is married to former Pakistan cricketer Shoaib Malik, remains one of the biggest names in sport in Asia and the second most followed women's tennis player in the world. 1. Serena Williams, 17.3 million followers. Full name: Serena Jamka Williams. No surprise as to who tops this list, really. Serena Williams is a name that transcends even tennis as a sport. The recently retired 23-time Grand Slam winner is an entrepreneur and one of the most successful female athletes in the world. Widely regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time, she was ranked world number 1 in singles by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, for 319 weeks, including a joint record 186 consecutive weeks, and finished as the year-end number 1 5 times. She is the only player to accomplish a career Golden Slam in both singles and doubles. Williams was the world's highest-paid woman athlete in 2016, earning almost $29 million. She repeated this feat in 2017 when she was the only woman on Forbes' list of the 100 highest-paid athletes, with $27 million in prize money and endorsements. Serena Williams is also undisputedly the highest-earning woman athlete of all time. As of September 2024, she boasts more than an incredible 17 million followers on Instagram, making her the number 1 most followed women's tennis player in the world and the second most followed female athlete in the world behind WWE superstar Ronda Rousey.